Shanti. Rajyogini B.K. Jayanti Didi, Additional Chief of Brahma Kumaris. Director of European countries and in a spiritual teacher more than many years, has dedicated her life for upliftment of the mankind in Geneva, is also the director of NGO, and other than that, environment, women empowerment, breath and benefit, is a very motivational speaker, have inspired many souls in the world. In order to establish a peaceful world. Many of the scholars, pundits, businessmen, and every wing people have been given Baba's knowledge. Looking at the circumstances of the present condition, Sister Jayanti is doing service in every field in order to uplift humankind, and is tirelessly making effort and will now throw light on today's topic. We will clap hand and welcome the sister. The topic is how to attain blessing through balance. Om Shanti. Madhuban truly is a university. From morning onwards, there will be different classes and Baba's direct Murli and yoga, and in the evening, there is Baba's meeting. The capacity increases so much as we listen to Baba's words, and we imbibe that in our Almira, the intellect, and the soul becomes more powerful. We do love Baba, because whenever there is any topic, and with the connection with that, we get many signals through Murli. So today I'm remembering Baba's blessing. Very well Baba said to be loving and detached as how it should be, so that we can experience blessing. If we say that we don't get Baba's love, then we will get the answer instantly that we have not become detached. The more we become detached, the more we become loving. But Baba doesn't say that we have to spoil our relationship, but Baba says you have to transform it with whatever vision you see others. You have to bring some transformation in them. If you feel that situation is not good and it is due to the karmic accounts, there are karmic bondages, the more you keep this vision, your life will become heavy. But if you change it, that this is my service place, this is a service facility, then it is not about the karmic account, and I am learning many things from this, and while doing service we become free from bondages, and therefore we have to first become detached, from the relationship and the body. After becoming detached, we also have to take care of our health. By being detached, we have to shoulder our responsibility very well. And while working, we have to remain accurate. And then there will be very good experience in being detached. We have got the responsibility of the family, but I do feel the responsibility which should be, it is a very less family, and family has to be looked after very well. When we think it is my responsibility, we think that we have to feed, we have to take care, we have to give education, it is all my responsibility. But the main thing we forget is what kind of sanskar or what kind of inculcation of virtues we should bring in them. We only think about external responsibility that has to be done, it is understood. But if we also pay attention, as much I have relationship with Shiv Baba, that I should be able to have or inculcate or imbibe the divine virtues in my children. And the more I give them divine virtues, then more their life will be filled with peace, happiness, bliss, and whatever we need and we wish that it should be in their life, that will be there. We have to have inner journey and make them also experience the same. We are not giving that training. There are latest iPhones. By purchasing and giving them that, my children will be happy. Yes, at that time they will be really happy. But there will be other big model in someone's hand, then they will be unhappy again. If the phone is fallen down, broken or lost somewhere, then the happiness will be reduced. The meaning of saying is everything depends on the parents. The way the sanskar they put in the children, everything depends on that. There is the importance of parents. And only then the children will also experience being detached and loved. How to become loved? Today Baba said, we have to claim God's love, and that love we have to give to others. We speak about balance, detached and loving. It is not only about keeping the balance, but what is the first step? What is the second step? It is very necessary to know this. First step is, I am a soul. I am detached from the body and the bodily relationship. I am a point of light. And the more we have the practice of this, we will also remember and practice it. Baba today said you should have an habit. So we should have the habit of becoming detached from the body. If we tell anybody that I have to be detached from you, it can't happen. But we have to take love from God and give them God's love. Then you will also see that their life becomes very beautiful. And if we externally make them eat, drink, and do everything, but should know about the aim and objective of life, and we don't teach them that. So first of all, we have to imbibe spirituality in our life. Not only we get God's blessings, but whatever our task is, our companions are, we also get more blessings from them, because through us they get inspiration. As our stage will be, They will look at us. They will come close to God. Otherwise, they will say that I don't want to hear about these things. I have no interest in that. You have to be detached and loving. And when you are giving godly love to them, in which there is no question of any attachment, no question of any bondage, they will also be happy, and you will also be happy, and Baba will also be happy. Because only then they can come close to Baba. There is need to understand blessing. First we have to become detached and then loving. We are only empty. We are not able to give much, but we have to become detached. We have to take love from God. Only then we can give God's love to others. In one word today, Baba said, where there is bondage, there is definitely unhappiness. And where there is a relationship, we will be free from bondage. There will be only happiness. The moment we become attached, what will be the result or consequence of it? You all have the experience. The consequence of attachment is sorrow, because we have high expectation. We expect many things and we are unable to fulfill it. We have to know what godly love is. We have to imbibe it. And only then we can make others experience it very well, and they can also come very close to Baba. If we want to do service of the family, this can happen. There should be no desire for them in our mind. It isn't that we think it will be very good for me because if they come to knowledge. This is the question of having desire. So desire means we have our expectation. We have to think that this one should come close to Baba. At the confluence age, they have to experience God's love. Then very well, they will be attracted to Baba. We get answer from Baba's Murli, where there is attachment and what is the sign, where there is attachment and what is the sign of true love. Baba says this. People also say that we don't know to have the balance of Laukik and Alaukik. We go into Laukik or Alaukik. If we go into Alaukik, then the Laukik people will become upset. So it is the balance of both Laukik and Alaukik. Alaukik about knowing the stage. It is about sitting in the center, not about service. Alaukik means stage of our mind. When our mind is elevated, the thoughts are elevated, is beyond this world, our attention is towards Baba, the souls, and we understand karma philosophy very well and perform action. Then our stage, just as Baba says, activities and behavior, face and behavior. When you sit in front of Avyak Bab Dada, you might have seen in the screen, and whenever we used to be very close to Baba, we used to take drishti from Baba. At that time, photographs would be taken. At that time, everyone's face would be smiling. There would be sweet smile on everyone's face. Even now, I don't know about the date or at what time Baba's version was spoken, but when Babdada's words are heard, the face of everyone sitting in the gathering blooms. Maybe in the beginning or at the last, everyone will have a very sweet, cheerful face. And And at that time there is a Vyakt stage and we have splendor on our face. And when we come to this world and when we think that we belong to this place, you can ask question to yourself, do you belong to Iron Age? Who thinks that I belong to Iron Age? No one. Who thinks that I belong to Confluence Age? Wow, very beautiful scene. Everybody thinks that I belong to the Confluence Age. Confluence Age is not in this world. Confluence Age is about our intellect's information. So when we are at the Confluence Age, we are beyond this world. And the one who thinks that we belong to this world in the Iron Age, then in the Iron Age you can see there are many ups and downs in life. And it will increase further. And there is no question of balancing in this. Stage should be alaukik. We have our feet on this earth. We have attention of each and everything. It isn't that we are taking our wrong path. We don't think that sitting in the left side, we don't think that we are in America and we drove right. No one will accept it. So it will be a very big mistake if we do that. We have to pay attention towards this world, but we also have to take care that we don't belong to this world. And if we get trapped in this world, there will be fear, worry, and it will catch hold of us. The stage should be alaukik. Even while being in this old world, our stage, our thought level should be elevated. And only then we can work very well in this world. You come to Madhuban, 16,000 members are available in this gathering, maybe more than that. There will be 3,000 extra. Those are in Pandavavan Gyansarovar. They will all come down. You might have not thought about food and drink while being in the gathering of 19,000. There will be everything clean and tidy. And therefore it is said, until 12 noon the hall should be empty. Physically, whatever the karmic accounts of this old world have to move with cleanliness, with discipline. We will have attention on each and everything when our stage is elevated. And if the stage is down, then there will be many fluctuations of many things. Because we come to limited. Let there be facilities for me. Let there be for everyone. It sits in viewer's intellect. If there is the alaukik stage, that everyone belong to me, everyone should be in cleanliness, everyone should be healthy, everything should be in discipline. So it is not about the balance. First step is to have alaukik stage. Secondly, after being in this world, we have to do anything very well so that everyone remain happy, content, and everyone have attainment. Sometimes we think balance means something else. It is about understanding what is first step and what is second step. And then there will be balance in each and everything. And sometimes we do think, let there not be the balance of only love and law. Have to be loving and detached. There should be love and law. Many times ago I had heard a very beautiful thing. how one keeps the balance of love and law. He is having a potter. He prepares a pot out of clay. If he wants to give any shape, there will be no shape, only with love. He will continue to mold it. Internally, he will also give support, and externally, he will also be tapping it. He is giving support, love from inside, and whatever shape he wants to give, he will continue to have that shape. There is love and law. There is discipline as well, as in what way I have to make this. So it is about our life too. We have to understand Baba's discipline and why Baba is saying this to us. If we only think that this is a discipline, I have to eat vegetarian, I shouldn't eat anything from outside, Baba has taught us this discipline. Yes, this is a discipline, but with what feeling Baba has taught us this, so that there will be our upliftment. Baba's meaning is love. Baba is giving support, and along with that Baba is also giving teachings. We have to make our life elevated. What is Baba's Shrimad? If we feel anything difficult about Baba's Shrimad, maybe about Amrit Vela. Why Baba speaks about Amrit Vela? Because through night, our intellect will be sleeping, the mind will not be peaceful. At the time of sleeping, the mind doesn't be calm or peaceful. There will be many thoughts created, we get dreams. So any task through the mind will be taking place the whole night. But at that time, the intellect will be peaceful. The logic of the intellect is nothing. And the feet will be of some other animal, and the neck will be of other animal. So there will be all mixturity. The intellect doesn't work, and therefore there will be all kind of mixturity. In order to make our mind move in order, in order to use our intellect properly, in order to get power from God, so that throughout the day our remembrance should be on the right track. Only then our intellect can be clean and clear. Continue to take power from God and have control of your mind. Until you have connection with yoga, half a day will go on, the intellect will wander here and there, and therefore Baba says, Amrit Vela, you have to do this. And early in the morning, listen to the Murli. Why? Just as a compass is showing you the right direction, as where is north, you will never be disappeared. If your compass is not okay, you haven't done the setting, you will not come to know where is north. Then you will be chased away from one to the other. You will not reach your destination then. The intellect is compass. Right, wrong, which way I have to move. And that setting I have to do at Amrit Vela, so that the connection will be forged with God and will get power. And the intellect will be clean and clear, so that we can imbibe knowledge in it. Then daily, from Baba's Murli, for your life, you will get some directions. Otherwise, we say it is the same thing, soul. Supreme Soul is not omnipresent, there is Maya. We hear this every day, and Baba also underlines these things every day. And if we are not inculcating very well, then Baba will tell the same points again and again, and if Maya comes every day and we are unable to recognize it, then Baba will every day remind us about this. In every Murli, for my life, I will be getting some instructions. Today Baba said many things for checking. As where our intellect is moving, there is remembrance, means there is one Baba. And if we are forgetting, why we are forgetting? Where am I attracted? Where is my attachment? I and mine. Because of these two things, the intellect is drawn towards it. In the morning, if we listen to the Murli and is imbibed in our intellect, paying attention, we can practice and we will inculcate very well. If we miss the Murli, then just think, such great treasure we will be missing. Every day Baba gives us our treasures so that we get the right way and we continue to move on the right path so that our intellect remains a divine, alaukik. Physically, body is tamopradhan, but mind and intellect should be surrendered to Baba, and Baba is making it satopradhan. Connection of laukik and alaukik, how we have to keep. Early in the morning, Baba gives us teachings, maybe through yoga or maybe through knowledge or study. Classes of 1 hour. Homework is of how many hours? Homework is of how many hours? Throughout the day we have the homework. Children will be having class for 5 hours, 6 hours or 8 hours sometimes. Homework is for 1 or 2 hours. And here God tells us, sit peacefully and for 1 hour you have your class. But then homework is for throughout the day. Because at that time we feel Baba's knowledge very well. We swing very well, saying that Baba said very good thing. And the whole day we don't bring Baba's points in our remembrance. Then we may lose. We have to think about what is happening and what we are making for our future. Baba says, let there be these points churned in your intellect. And while we make effort in this way, we will not be trapped in this world, but with a alaukik stage, very well we will continue to take blessings from Baba, and we will also continue to get blessings from everyone. And the time will move accurately. And the other balance is balance of remaining cheerful and serious. Both are opposite. First of all, in everything we have to be little serious. For example, drama scene is in front of us. We become upset with it. And being upset, our stage will be not cheerful. How can it be cheerful? It was such a big accident, such a big problem arose. Even in that, there is something benefit. Baba wanted to go to Pune, but Baba couldn't reach Pune. And a lot of preparation had taken place in Pune that Baba is coming. The building was purchased. There was all kind of preparation, but Baba didn't reach Pune. And there was so much of disappointment. And then, when Baba spoke to Dadi Jayanti, Dadi said, Baba had forbidden for me from coming because at that time there were no phones. It is about 50s. And when Baba said it was Baba forbidden that. Then Dadi became peaceful. On the way, anything could happen, and it is God's chariot. So, with caution, Baba managed everything. So, sometimes scenes come in front of us which we don't like. But what is the secret hidden behind that? At that time, we may not know. We don't remain cheerful, but seriously, we can think there is something benefit in drama, there is something profit in drama. Today I may not see it, but later on I may understand it. But while looking at the scene of the drama, we shouldn't come under fluctuation. That will be called time waste. Even 2 minutes we think about why, what, this shouldn't happen, that shouldn't happen. Then Baba says, confluence aged, every moment is like we have lost it. We have to fill our energy, we have to have yoga, we have to move our intellect accurately, we have to take power from Baba. How much time we take, it is not about one day. We should have continual effort, then the battery will be charged. And in 2 minutes, can we count how much waste or negative thoughts we have thought about? There will be no account of it. It moves very fast. When peacefully we have yoga, Baba doesn't say you shouldn't create any thought, but Baba says create elevated thought. And when we create elevated thought, the thoughts will be slow by slow. In between each and every thought, there should be silence. First there will be little silence. Then the space of silence increases, because in that silence we experience. The moment you are thinking, Baba, you are the ocean of love, it is only our thought, we are not experiencing. Thought will be silent, we don't get the other thought, and in between we have the experience. So seriously we have to think about each and everything, and accordingly we have to make our stage constant. And not only we will be having cheerful face, but there will be smile in our mind and intellect too. So whenever we need to think positive, there will be blessing, because there will be very good balance. Mama's health condition was deteriorating. In the year 60s, there was no good treatment as we are having nowadays. Mama's health condition was deteriorating. What did Mama said? Mama didn't say why this is happening, this shouldn't happen, but Mama said it is good. My karmic account will be settled now. I will not look at the face of Dharam Raj. If we are having any serious illness, we shouldn't think why this. There is benefit in this. Something good is hidden in that. We have to think in a Jnani way, yogi way. We shouldn't react for each and everything. Okay, very peacefully have to think about it and have to know about the secrets hidden within. And then we will remain cheerful. The next time if anybody tells you anything, you have to catch hold of you. Baba says you have coin in your mouth, or you keep yourself calm. In English English it is said count 10. No one counts 10. Nobody reaches count 2. Even in 1 second, we don't stop ourselves. There will be quick reaction. Then the result of reaction, and there will be action and reaction. And then the karmic bondage will increase. It will not cut away. And therefore when Baba says, be serious, be slow, be patient. So we should have in our journey, consider ourselves to be a soul and have deep experience of remaining silent and have to remain quiet. If anybody is speaking 10, we speak only 2. Whether they will accept or not, we don't know. We can't catch hold of other stage. We can keep our stage very good. Have you tried to change others? Who has tried to change others? Were you successful? If God wants to change anybody, they know and God knows. Only by we saying nobody will change. Even you ask yourself, if anybody tells you, you have to do this way, not that way, am I ready to listen? I would say my wisdom is whatever is saying, I am doing that, I am right. I will not change myself because of others telling. I can change myself through my realization. Finish reaction, be patient, be little serious, be peaceful, and further there will be one or the other opportunity. So we will have some chit chat sitting peacefully. If we don't get any opportunity, even then it is okay. And if there is any opportunity in the drama, then we will both sit together and have a peaceful chit chat. The more we remain serious, the more we remain cheerful. Then there will be no influence of them on our nature. Is the situation big or God and my fortune big? I am not alone. God Almighty authority is with me. So with the self stage, have to cross the situation, and the answer will be with the aim of transforming I the soul. We can continue to change our attitude. We say inner work. People sometimes don't understand the meaning of inner work. The meaning of inner work is whatever I need to change in myself, I have to pay attention to it. Being introverted, we have to think about it and do, so that there will be transformation within myself, because I have to become a deity soul and I have that aim and qualification in front of me. Baba used to ask, who wants to come in the Sun dynasty? Who wants to come in the Sun dynasty? See, everyone are raising hand. Who wants to come in the Moon dynasty? Somebody lifted half hand, not full hand. Somebody lifted half hand. We keep the aim. We will become Sun dynasty, a part of Sun dynasty. The clouds remain below and we have to be above the cloud. And the light of the moon sometimes diminishes, sometimes brightens, but we have to become masters of knowledge. When we are here, we belong to Sun dynasty, and when we go outside, we belong to Moon dynasty. No, it is not called balance. We have to remain cheerful, introverted, and remain little serious about making effort. In my childhood, I met Baba many a times. Whenever I used to come from abroad, there was a rainy season. There would be no other guest. There would be very small group. My Laukik family and Dadi Jayanti would be always with me. And even when Dadi is in Ahmedabad or Pune, Baba used to call her. So we were very few. So Baba would have free time. I have that scene in front of me. How Baba would be in my remembrance. Baba used to play with me. Baba is 6 feet tall. Even in Bharat, some are 6 feet below. One is Baba was tall, and when Baba used to hold the racket for badminton, Baba would stretch his arm and would just touch. We were very young and we would run to catch the ball, and Baba's hand would freely reach the ball, and Baba in between would say, "Child, in whose remembrance are you?" As Baba would ask this, Baba's face seems to be very beautiful, filled with brightness. Looking at Baba and Baba saying this, we would remember, Baba, we are playing. Baba, we are also in your remembrance. We are your companion. And sometimes Baba used to have our picnic. There would be rainy season. And I didn't understand how there will be picnic. Nowadays we are having transport office. There was no office. There was a courtyard and there was a team. And Baba had an arrangement there. And sometimes Baba would have an arrangement on the roof. Sometimes it would be outside and sometimes inside. And while eating, Baba would have very beautiful toli plates. Baba would make children happy. The children have come from far away. There would be spiritual hospitality and also physical. Baba would take a pinch of toli. Baba would bring it up to the mouth and then Baba would ask, with whom are you eating? On one side Baba is having the attention that Baba wants to make all children happy, that there should be all kind of hospitality. But internal, Baba had this effort that Shiv Baba is with me. I have to bring this concern to the children that they should also have to remember Shiv Baba, and then Baba would feed with Baba's remembrance. So, Baba had very beautiful art of keeping balance. Now Baba would be serious and now Baba would bring smile on face. Now Baba is talking and now Baba is going in silence. So it was a very natural nature of Baba. Baba is here and Baba is there. So our effort should also be in the same way. Just as today Baba said, you have to intensify your effort. We should intense our effort. We are looking at the condition of the world. It is not about destruction or granting vision. Now with these two eyes, you are looking at the condition of the world. What can you see? The needle of the clock is reaching 12. Am I telling right? And therefore, how much time is left for me to make effort? Only a little. But we have belonged to Baba. And Baba knows that some children got 40 years, 50 years to make effort, but at the time of COVID, and now have come to Madhuban. And I just want to ask, who has come for the first time to Madhuban? There are many new Baba's children who have come for the first time. And you would say that you have got a very little time to make effort, but Baba has given this blessing. Last, so fast, come first. The meaning is, even now, whatever effort I make, less effort, more effort, whatever. However, Baba says you have to make double effort. What is the meaning of the double effort? By reading Murli 2 times, you have to read 4 times. That will be called a double happiness. The other feeling is, physically we follow Srimad, we have to do that. Internally, how I have to pay attention to myself. Externally, I am doing, but internal, I am doing. This is a double effort. It may be like I don't find time to read Murli 4 times. After morning yoga, you can read Murli, and in the Murli class, and after the Murli class. So 3-4 times you can read the Murli. But whenever we read the Murli, we have to keep the intellect clean and clear, read the Murli or listen to the Murli, and easily it will be accepted and accumulated in the intellect. And the whole day I have to keep this in my attention as what Baba has said today. If I think for tomorrow, that tomorrow I will do it, then tomorrow Baba will tell something else. And today I will be missing what Baba is saying for today. And therefore, take 1, 2, 3 things or points from Baba's Murli. The churning will go on. And being introverted and having external work, you will have the balance of both very well. Innerly, you will be churning Baba's knowledge. Whatever you feel good, that is of your use, and you think about that, and that will continue in your mind and intellect. And sometimes it will be like people speak to words, and that will be whispering in your ears, and many a times you remember that. That is about human beings. But when God is telling us, and I am feeling good, then why not? I take that point and churn about that point and imbibe that jewel in my life. Then truly Baba says, Murli is decoration. Children, Baba says that God is filling your apron with jewels of knowledge. 1, 2, 3 jewels you imbibe. Then you will feel each and every moment is very precious. You will have to keep value of your time, and others will value you. If you don't value your time, you will not be in self-respect, and how we will come in contact with others. And therefore we have to increase our value, not externally, internal value. We have to fill our apron with jewels of knowledge. Being introverted, the soul will be filled. And when we come in contact with others, and we will have good things that we like to share. And whatever we have in our intellect, that only we will share. Dadi would say that 90% I will be in silence, I will be churning the ocean of knowledge, I will be in Baba's remembrance, and 10% I come outside, I will live in external. 90% I rehearsal, and therefore 10% I use it externally. So at this time, we have to make effort. We have to know very well as what is balance, and accordingly, we have to open our way so that very easily we will reach our destination. Om Shanti. Flying angel, respected Sister Jayanti, in order to reveal the Father, has done ample of service. There was sweetness in your words, there was spirituality in your face, there is a point Baba in your eyes. So we greatly thank Sister Jayanti. We will all sit in Baba's remembrance. Respected Brother BrijMohan will be here now. We will welcome the brother with our yogic stage. Om Shanti. We are all very fortunate ones amidst us. We are having our Secretary General, the one who looks after the entire administration, respected B.K. BrijMohan, is present amidst us in 1934 from Amritsar, Punjab. Had this divine birth, graduated in commerce, graduation in law in 1950, and in 1956 retired chartered accountant. Respected Brother BrijMohan is a popular motivational speaker, writer and broadcaster. It is our fortune. We will listen from the brother. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. The one who was sitting at the back, wave your hand and say Om Shanti. The sister gave my good introduction. I thank the sister. Baba has told us that this world is a drama stage and we are actors. And especially for Karnataka, Baba says you have to create drama, that is Karnataka. So do drama, so that the drama is not forgotten. Baba says, my children, souls are brothers and physically are brothers and sisters. Karnataka people say Sahodara Sahodari, brothers and sisters. The one who come out from one womb, they are called brothers and sisters. So they have made very clear, real brothers and sisters, children of one parent. So we are the children of one Brahma. We are all brothers and sisters. And if Brahma was not the mother, then we would remain only souls. Karnataka brothers and sisters, in order to meet beloved Baba, where are all of you sitting? Beloved Baba says, you are in Madhuban, and in fact, Madhuban is everyone's home, the home of Brahmin family. So where are you all coming sat here? You are sitting in Madhuban Diamond Hall. Not golden, but diamond. But what does this mean? The hall is reminding us that at the confluence age, our life is diamond-like. Because here we understand the knowledge of the soul. We understand Shiv Baba's knowledge, the knowledge of the whole world. But one main difference is, here we have the knowledge of the soul, the knowledge of the Supreme Soul, but there in the outside world, there is no knowledge. Shiv Baba's Shivlingam is made very tall and is worshipped in Bharat. And on the other side they say that God is omnipresent, He doesn't have His name and form on the other side. They burn Ravan. Dasara is popular in your places, but don't know who Ravan is. They burn the effigy of Ravan and they wear a special crown on Ravan's head, and that is the crown of a donkey. And people don't know why the crown of donkey is given to Ravan. That means how the life of each human being is. And therefore Brahma Baba shares his experience. I thought I have to leave this donkey ship and claim the kingdom which is given by God. Human beings do not call themselves that they are in pebbles and stones, in crocodile, but we speak about God, that God is in pebble and stone and in crocodiles. But Baba tells that you were deities, and when naturally children grow, they become tamopradhan, and now they are not deities. And this knowledge, nobody is having this knowledge in the entire world. Deities didn't have this knowledge, and devotees have no knowledge. Baba has given the knowledge of the beginning, middle, and the end of the world drama. Baba also gave the knowledge of the 84 birth. Baba also said, purity is the key to become diamonds from shell. And if you remember me, you will become pure. There is no one fortunate or multi-million fold fortunate in the whole world other than you. You have to clap hands so forcefully that the roof of the diamond hall should fly away. We have to invoke a completeness, perfection. Baba says, my last child, the last child of the silver age, the one who doesn't listen to Baba's Murli every day, even that child is so fortunate. Even though one who is not sitting in the diamond hall today is so fortunate, so fortunate, so fortunate. Apart from my children, no one else can come to heaven. Maybe politicians, actors, sages and saints, no one can come. So we are so fortunate ones. We have belonged to Baba. We belong to Baba. In this world of sorrow, we are having super sensuous joy. We eat bhog. We are living comfortably. There is no fashion here. We wear white costumes. Some wearing white costumes, they have many fashions. Dada Jayanti used to say, white costume, empty pocket, but I am the ruler of the globe. That means beggar to prince. To see we are beggar, but internally, from the golden age to the silver age, we are the masters. No disease. Everything is Satopradhan. No counting of anything. Unlimited our fortune is. And what do? Even the second class standard is having such a heavy baggage on his back, he bows down while he walks. Baba says, I liberate you children from everything. Maybe from reading scriptures, taking a bath in the Ganges water, the medicines on the path of devotion, to have pilgrimage, to bow down the head. Baba has liberated everybody from everything. We don't go to the temple, we don't bow head in front of the idols, nothing. says, now Baba is, my children will become complete and perfect, even if once the knowledge is heard. Because 2 days ago Baba said, even if by listening to the knowledge some becomes disappeared, will come back again. This is an imperishable knowledge. It will never disappear. Wherever they will be, they will come in the silver age. Even the Prime Minister, President, actor, they cannot come before the silver age. And so we are so fortunate ones. And therefore Baba says, completeness and perfection. There are 2 things in Baba's knowledge. One is always, constant. Shiva is called constant Shiva because he is always incorporeal. Whatever virtues and powers we have got from Shiva Baba, that should be with us always. It isn't that we have that in the morning, less in the afternoon, evening we don't have. And therefore Baba says adornments should be given to the Brahmins, but it has been given to Vishnu. Our idols are constant. People go to the temple and have the glimpse of the idol, and they will go in front of the idol and they close their eyes in front of the idol. They have gone to take the glimpse, but they close their eyes in front of the idol because they are not looking at the present form of the idol. They are remembering the history of the idol. Their hand is shown as a blessing hand. But what happens to the Brahmins? Will relate the knowledge. If one doesn't understand, what he will do? If you give a monkey a gold coin, what it will say? It will say, give me a stone or pebble. But deities are worshipped in the temple. Our word is always constant. And what should be done to remain constant? Baba says the drama is accurate, nothing new. Everyone are playing their own part. Ravan will play his own part. Lakshman will play his own part. If Ravan is called to become like Lakshman, there will be no Ram Leela. Therefore, nothing new. Drama is accurate. It is the variety drama. It should be constantly remembered. We will not come in arrogance. We will not become angry. And then Baba says, what do you have to remember? I should have the remembrance. We forget the remembrance. The one which is easy will be remaining constantly. The one which is difficult will not remain constantly. The one which becomes your nature, it will be constant. And therefore God says, always and constant. And if in Brahmin life you feel anything difficult, you think that the way is difficult. And if you feel everything easy, then the way is easy. You are all people from Karnataka. You are the actors. You play your act very well. Even an actor is made a beggar. He will become a very good beggar. So everything is easy. If everything is easy for you, raise your hand. Nothing is difficult. God has liberated you from difficulties. Baba has liberated you from chanting, praying, saying hymns. Baba tells, I am a soul. Consider yourself to be a soul. If you consider yourself to be a body, it will be difficult. Easy, always and constant, then we will become complete and perfect. Always and constant. In between, sometimes there will be difficulty. If the railway ticket is disappeared, if I have lost my purse, what will happen? Will there be difficult or will it be easy? If I am wounded on Baba's meeting day, I become ill, I have fever, will it be easy or difficult? Say, therefore, what Baba says is, Shubha is having a precaution for everything and nobody has. If you catch hold of one thing, that we are always with Shiv Baba, then difficult will not be difficult. Because what did Baba say today in the blessing? Who remembers today's blessing? Less are raising hands. You forgot blessing. Baba says, you may having karmic bondage. Don't think that to be karmic bondage. Don't be sorrowful. But what do you have to consider? You have the feeling of service in everything. That I have got the chance of doing service. Then karmic bondage will not be felt as karmic bondage. You will not be sorrowful. If anybody is having cough, just as I am having, and if he is given to give a lecture, then his cough will go away. Similarly, how there should be the feeling of service. There is a person, he is jealous of you, he is having enmity with you, he pulls you down. Baba says, remember complete and perfect, complete and full, and that I have to become. Remember this much, complete and full. I only have to become. I shouldn't make others. But what we do? We try to make others complete and full. Why this one doesn't do Amrit Vela? Why does he look at the mobile in the class? Why does he do this? Why does he do that? Because we think that he shouldn't do that way. He has to become complete and full. But Baba says everybody is having his own part. You have to think about yourself as how I have to become complete and full. we bring others' weakness and deficiencies within us. We want to make others complete and full. But Baba says to invoke completeness and fullness is we have to look at ourselves. Throughout the day, do we remain cheerful? Because in the golden age, deities are always cheerful. But do we remain cheerful? Or we think about questions? Or do we remain cheerful? Cheerful means we have to think about others. By having question, maybe a person, maybe any arrangements or any room which has been allotted to you, or I have been kept with you in the room, or go to the kitchen or anywhere. You see whether questions doesn't rise. If anybody is having more meals and half is kept in the plate and he is going for throwing it, will question arise in your mind as what he is doing? The question shouldn't arise because Baba says this is waste. And when waste is inside, cheerfulness disappears. And if you have any question in your mind, you will lose your cheerfulness. And if you want to remain cheerful, you shouldn't raise questions. We will be having question within ourselves and we take the name of others and ask the question as Baiji, how long time is left for destruction? I don't have this question, but the students are having the question. And therefore God says, I have given the answer for all the questions in the Murli. Only remember me alone, because I am the one who take everyone across. So every day we have to check ourselves. Today also Baba said, so we shouldn't check even this, whether I was right or wrong. I went to take bath, but there was no water in the tap. Baba says, consider yourself to be a soul and remember me alone, and automatically everything will be set for you. But when we are sitting in a remembrance, are we really remembering, or our mind is wandering here and there? We will come to know. What is the meaning of concentrating the mind? Baba has given the area for having good remembrance. You go to the Supreme Abode, the pure land, the land of peace. It is so big. Whenever you go there, just as you keep anything in the fridge, it will become cool. The thoughts will become cool in the Supreme Abode. The fourth age is heaven in the world drama. Go there and see how is the nature there. You will be absorbed in that. 1250 years you have been there. 1250 years you will live in heaven. You will feel good when you remember that. Then you come to the silver age. And then in the copper age you look at your idols, what you did. People go in front of the idols, they are having a line and they are stumbling to have the glimpse of the idols. And at the confluence age, all the drama is in front of us. We all have played our part very well. We have to remember our film, we have to remember the creator, and we will not get time to go into waste. And therefore, Baba says to listen to the news, what election is going on, who is winning, who is losing, to listen to any news. This is waste, because it is not under your control and it is under Baba's control. Even there is anything rubbish, everything will be okay according to the drama. You should have your ascending stage. So why should we lose our happiness? Confluence age is the age of happiness. If you are asked what is the difference between happiness and sorrow, can you say? What is the difference between peace and happiness? You want peace in your life or happiness in your life? Those who want peace in your life, raise your hand. Those who want happiness in your life, raise your hand. Can't there be peace and happiness both? Those raise hand. Peace and happiness can be in which age? At the confluence age, there will be only happiness. In the golden age, there will be peace, no happiness. There is ample of happiness there. In order to increase your peace, if you remain peaceful, others will also become happy and peaceful looking at you. If one is lit, others will look at you and he will also be lit. If you are cheerful, others will look at you and become cheerful. If I also sit and cry and others will also sit and cry, his cry will come to me and my cry will go to him. And therefore, to remain happy always, no waste should go inside. Easy and always. And in order to practice complete and fullness, what we have to do? We have to do one easy thing. In order to attain completeness and fullness, what we have to do? Baba says you have to eat food in Baba's remembrance. Will we have Baba's remembrance when we are taking food? Baba says you have to remember Baba the whole time when you are taking food. Every moment we have to stay in Baba's remembrance and there should be no disturbance. What is the method to not to have any disturbance? I always have to remember I have to become complete and full. If I need to tolerate anything, if I need to bow down in front of anybody, if I need to be quiet, if anybody is insulting me, if anybody is snatching my rights, then I have to remember I only have to become complete and full. And I couldn't question He is testing me. One who is a champion. Champion is the one who challenges. If there are many, come in front of me. And if everybody bows down in front of him, then he will be called a champion. So to become complete and full is a champion stage. It isn't that we win somewhere and we lose somewhere. Some powers are working within us and some powers we don't think about it. Not like that. We have to become celestial degrees complete, full of divine virtues. We have to change our vision. We have to change the eyeglass. If you wear green glass, you will see only green. You will see everything to be green. In Bharat, once there was no rain, and an animal didn't eat dry grass. The cow was not eating the dry grass, and somebody wore the green glass to the eye of the cow. The cow started eating, considering it to be a green grass. So here too, what Baba says, we shouldn't come under the influence of anyone. We have others should be influenced by us, but we shouldn't come under the influence of anybody. Lotus flower. In Brahmin life, in Brahmin family, the biggest weakness is I will be influenced by others, or others will be influenced by me. We shouldn't be influenced. We shouldn't influence others. We have to be influenced or attracted by the one. And we have to give his introduction. And we shouldn't come in between. Otherwise there will be arrogance. And therefore Baba says, before becoming complete and full, what stage is required? What we were before? We were ignorant of knowledge. Baba made us Brahmin. Now Brahmin is having knowledge. And then Baba says, from Brahmins, what are you made? You have to move forward. First, Baba says, you were thorns, then you were made bud. And what is our next stage? We are Brahmins. We have to imbibe angelic form. If you stay in the angelic form, angelic form means the one who doesn't have any connection with the floor, will not come under the influence of anything. There will be profit and loss. There will be respect and disrespect. Angel will be beyond this. And angel will not stick to one place. Physically we will be telling that I will be in this room for 2 days. But angels doesn't have any room. When you sleep at night, the body is there. But when you have a dream, the body is here, but in the dream, you will really realize who is realizing. Your subtle body realizes the physical body is here, but through the mind, if you get any kind of dream, somebody is running behind you, you are going into the garden of flowers and you are stuck up in the thorn, you get this in the dream, and we have to do it in the practical life. This means the angelic form, for the experience of angelic form, Baba has given us subtle region. At this time, where is Brahma Baba? Brahma Baba is in the subtle world. Brahma Baba is subtle. Baba calls, "Come my child." When we sit in a remembrance, we become subtle. We go to the subtle world. Shiv Baba and Brahma Baba are combined. Such a big subtle world is made. In the subzone, we are making retreat center. Baba says, I have opened a retreat center for all Brahmins. 24 hours it is open. Anybody can come there. And whatever desire you have, it will be fulfilled. If you have interest in seeing a big palace, Baba will emerge a palace in the subtle region. If you are having diabetes, you are forbidden from eating jalebi. In the subtle region, Baba will make you eat jalebi. So you may go wherever you want. Subtle region is open. You are worried, you are afraid. You come to the subtle world. There is Baba and Dada. I know Baba says, because anyway we have to go to the subtle world and then to the supreme abode. We know that we have to go to the subtle world, but we will trapped in this physical world, just as a cat and pigeon. Cat looks at the pigeon, pigeon becomes afraid. If a pigeon reminds us that it is having a wing and it can fly, cat can't do anything. We know that we can go to the subtle world. And if we forget the subtle world, then what to do? Bab Dada will also be forgotten. And therefore Baba says, waking up in the morning, you have to look at yourself, the resident of the subtle world, in an angelic form. You are complete and full in that form. You have no mental illness, no waste thoughts. Baba had spoken 3 words. Baba became Avyakt, corporeal, incorporeal and subtle. Incorporeal, then subtle, incorporeal, we have to become incorporeal, and subtle, we have to become angel. In the subtle region, there are no vices. Angels have no conflict with anyone. Angels don't become angry with anyone. The Confluence Age home is the subtle region. And now here we play our part being an instrument. You're all people from Karnataka. When you're given any part, that today you become a doctor, they will become actor, today you become patient, will become actor, you become a prisoner or a jailer, will become prisoner or jailer. Actor will play a very beautiful part of a jailer, of a doctor, of a patient. Very beautiful than the real, will be played or enacted very well. And the actor will get the amount so much, whether he will become a jailer, prisoner, or a doctor, he will also be praised that much. And if we believe ourselves to be an actor, we are Brahma Kumars or Brahma Kumaris running any centers and acting very well. But I am the resident of the subtle region. The actor will know. The actor will know I am playing my part in Mysore or playing my part in Bangalore or somewhere else. And if you remind yourself that you are the resident of the subtle world, then you will automatically become angels. You will be in the angelic form. Actors will be of many kinds. Baba says, my children are also different. Brahmin children become king, become sevadari. Brahmin and there is difference between Brahmin and BK. In order to act very well in the subtle region, what we have to do? There is no expense, there is no traveling needed, no need of asking for service, nothing you have to do. The complete stage is to become 16 celestial degrees complete. While washing clothes, while washing utensils, you can become 16 celestial degrees complete. There is no connection with acting or in becoming. To become celestial degrees complete, what Baba says, shouldn't look at any brothers or sisters. You will be deceived if you see. Always see father and mother. Baba says you have to take pure inside and pure outside. We make swastik and we say in the golden age there is everything pure. Here it is the opposite. We have to save ourselves. Brahmin doesn't touch Shudra. We shouldn't touch anything impure. Baba in a simple way says, have good wishes for everyone. Even on the path of devotion, we would say, let everyone be benefited. My mother-in-law should be benefited. My neighbor should be benefited. But if there is non-benevolence towards anyone, then there will be waste thoughts. Devilish traits or devilish sanskars cannot mix up with godly traits or godly sanskars or divine sanskars. And therefore, simple thing is, we save our clothes that it shouldn't become dirty. We also save our body. Similarly, we have to save our soul. Maybe anybody is enemy or anybody is insulting me. They know about themselves, but I have to keep good wishes for everyone. Even on the path of devotion, we used to say, let everyone be benefited. There should be good wishes for everyone, but we shouldn't see what that one is doing for me. Storms will come. We don't say why the storms have come. We will save ourselves from storms. Pure wishes and pure feelings. When we have thoughts about God, we will become pure. Pure thoughts will make our mind pure, our intellect pure, have to imbibe divine virtues, have to think pure, should keep good wishes and nothing have to be done. Do your work, you're cooking food, it's okay. If you add more salt in your food or less salt in your food, there we have to reduce or add salt. We have to maintain balance in praise and defamation, profit and loss, post-position. We have to experience supersensuous joy in order to become 16 celestial degrees complete, have to imbibe only divine virtues. Then you will have the feeling of becoming complete and full. You will become worthy of becoming that. Om Shanti. Our senior brother of the organization, by you coming here, the flower bloomed. By you coming here, the wings of our zeal and enthusiasm opened. By your words, we have the waves of becoming complete and full. On behalf of Karnataka and on behalf of all brothers and sisters, we will thank the brother. Om Shanti. Now we have the felicitation of Brother BrijMohan.